Something I would really like to see, I know it's not going to happen here in the United States, but when they were building out the interstate system and putting cities along the interstate system, I kind of wish they had thought about people that weren't going to go into the cities and just going to bypass them and just kind of generally keep away from the city traffic. Because like where I am now, I don't plan on stopping. It was the same way in St. Louis, it was the same way in Atlanta, Nashville, and now up here in Chicago. It's a little bit crazy. That's why I like little towns like Metropolis, Illinois, or Point Pleasant, West Virginia, places like that. You don't have to deal with stuff like this. I mean, it's not that bad. I'm not one of those road rage people. Well, I'm at my destination where I need to pick up to get a load heading back to Florida, and I figured I need to look at some of my statistics for my channel to see what I can do to change, to help it grow, to help it do whatever, right? And YouTube Studio is a great tool for that. But there's something wrong. I'm doing something wrong, I think. Click this back on here. Okay, let's go to audience. Let's go over the lifetime. Okay, so over the lifetime, boom. I covered quite a few age groups, and hold on a second. Lifetime and gender, male and female, if it'll focus. I mean, my male audience was always a lot larger than my female. I mean, I look in the mirror, I understand why. But for the last 28 days, I must be doing something really strange, and I don't know what it is. Because now for the last 28 days, it's showing I have 100% male viewers. My channel's turned into a sausage fest. I don't get it. And the age ranges, they're all gone. So for the last, back. So for the last 28 days, the only people viewing me are 55 to 64 year olds. They're at 100%. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. What the heck's going on? Like when I was a youngin', I'd go over and visit my grandma and grandpa, and they would just sit down and watch like Dynasty or Dallas or something like that. They were at that age range where they were just addicted to Dallas and Dynasty. And it was more my grandmother. And obviously that show went to older women that stayed at home and watched those nighttime soap operas, basically. I think my channel has turned into a YouTube male soap opera for 55 to 64 year olds. Which is okay. If that's who's watching me, great. I love you guys. Awesome. But I sure would like to add some more demographics like I used to have in there. So I don't know what I'm doing. Unless this thing is wrong. I have 0 female viewers and no one under the age of 55. But I did get a couple new subscribers, so that's a bonus. I don't care how old you are or what sex you are. 10 more subscribers and I will break 400 on this channel. So, hey, I guess it doesn't matter. I definitely need to figure out how to grab attention to a larger demographic. It's just going to be a little bit difficult. I mean, you would think that coming to haunted places like this would really kind of get the youngsters involved. But so far that hasn't even worked. Look at this place. Well, actually, it probably hasn't worked because I've never been inside of this place. It keeps eluding me. It's closed today. Look at this. You know what's even scary and trippy? They even leave a little light on in the window, a little candle light. Could have sworn I seen that curtain moving. Definitely going to explore this place one day. Oh, I forgot to explain what building that was. Hold on. Your answer right there. And it is a museum, but it's just never open. See, I figured with a museum like that, I might gather the older crowd, which I already have, but it seems to be mostly men, at least from those statistics. Actually, 100% elderly fellers, my age. Yeah, I'm elderly. I know I don't act like it a lot of times, but to try and get, what if I wanted to get the female elderly demographic? A museum would be great. What if I wanted to hit a museum for the younger generation and the nerdy and geeky generation? That would have to be found inside of this amazing establishment. I'm not going to try and cater to everybody. I can't do that. If my demographic is 100% male, 55 to 64 years of age, I'm just gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna just be happy that actually anybody watches. At least I know this guy watches. Look at this. After the aftermath of the Superman Celebration 2018, this is what we're left with in storefront windows, or in the museum storefront windows. How amazing is that? You know, from Instagram feeds and Facebook posts and Google Plus posts and Twitter posts, social media posts, that a lot of this stuff was created by attendees and stuff like that and donated to the museum. And seeing it in picture form and seeing it in real life, it's totally different. It actually looks a lot better here than it does on social media. I mean, I could come in places like this and it would bring in the younger crowd, you would think. I'm not exactly sure. His car still blows me away. That is just an amazing vehicle. Look at that. It's like he put these two museum things in front of it. Kind of messes up the photo opportunity for the, let me move this, for the Daily Planet car. Well, my main reason for stopping here today wasn't to really try and figure, boy, that air conditioner is loud. They put new air conditioners in all throughout the museum. They're all in the store and everywhere else. They're mighty loud. But my main reason for stopping today, the 30-minute break, is I got myself a shirt. They were holding on to a shirt here for me. I sent a few of these out last week from their website because 100% of the profits of this one specific shirt goes to the renovation of the building and stuff like that. And so to show support, because they always do so much for me, I went ahead and purchased like 3 t-shirts and sent them off to you guys about 4 days ago. But I mean, if I want to get myself a shirt, I can't just order it from a website because the United States Postal Service does not deliver to my truck. Did a bird just poop on me, or was that a raindrop? I don't know. But I had to stop in and get myself a shirt because it's a pretty nice shirt. But also, I wanted to put my lens ball to use. Though the entire family is on a swimming day, I don't know if they're at a swimming pool or at the river or where they're swimming at. I wanted to come inside here and get permission from Morgan or Adam or Jim or somebody to go on the property of their other museum just down the street and walk through the front area and use the lens ball in the property. And though they weren't here, I still got permission. So we're going to go on down there and do that real fast. But before I leave this establishment, I'm thinking about putting the lens ball on the sidewalks and places like that and trying to figure out some good angles and see what I can do with that damn ball. All right, I think I did it. You tell me. Now, I will put those pictures in the video right now. Right, well, it looks like the aftermath of the Superman Celebration 2018 is complete with really no damage at all. There's still a little bit of remnants. I see Wonder Woman down there, and still people coming into town. Boy, that was messed up. But still people coming into town to do the photo ops. Yeah, that's a problem sometimes. Sometimes when you shoot video, you get that little phlegmy thing in your throat, and you really don't want to cut it out because you just want to be yourself. Maybe that's what the youngsters don't like. Maybe they don't like you being yourself. Whoa, this is cool. Outside here, the other day, there was a bunch of Supermen and Superwomen and Supergirl, whatever the female version of Superman is called. They were all out here on the steps of Metropolis, Illinois for photo ops with Jimmy Olsen over here taking their picture and stuff. So I was paying so much attention to that, I did not even see this. What is that? What do you do with that? It's too big to be a bike rack and too low to the ground to be monkey bars. But you do have some incredible things here that you can do. Like we have the Ohio River Scenic Byway, which I'm on right now. Illinois River Road, which I believe is down here by the river. Lincoln Highway, which is the second road trip I want to do in my RV right after I complete Route 66. But none of that still explains what that is. That is a very odd contraption right there. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with that ball over here on this property, but he's got enough stuff here scattered throughout his front yard area of this museum to where I should be able to find something cool to go out there and put this thing to use. I'm just trying to get enough photos in the can because I noticed the first couple days I had this, well, I really flooded my Instagram feed. So I want to put enough of my Google Photos and stuff like that to where I can kind of let them go like one or two every couple of days rather than just pile on photos. Plus, I need to practice with this because when I get back to Florida in another day and a half, I will have the much larger version of this. I ordered another one. That should about do it. Took about, I hate hopping this fence. Took about 10 pictures or so over here. Pretty amazing little place. Actually, this is the best roadside attraction in all of America. There's no place quite like it. I just wish it was open a lot more often than it actually is. Come to the Superman Museum and you talk to Adam or Morgan or Jim or somebody, tell them, hey, don't forget about this amazing place.